So hi guys and girls, Emma again, welcome back to the spare room and the absolute chaos that's here. So parcel come, clearly marked this side up, fragile. It's been upside down since I've owned it, or it's been in my possession, so that's an issue. It's got customs tape on the bottom, which go figure. So obviously someone's had upside down to open it. It's a little bit strange. Handled with care, fragile, thank you. It's got Bar Z Industrial stickers on it, all over. Caution heavy, 35 pounds and over. I wanted to do an unboxing video. I've been waiting for this for a while, and I'm sure you all know what it is. Anyone who watches this channel. Let's open it and have a look without any further messing around. This is a capital expenditure for this workshop. I actually purchased this instead of a single bit cutter grinder, which was going to be the next project, or the next major capital expenditure, and it probably will be next now, but it might be a little while too, because this parcel is it's something that I couldn't make myself, and the opportunity was there, so we jumped on it. So here we go. Now it looks nicely packed. Let's have a look inside the box. There we go. We've changed the camera position a bit. Hopefully you can see that. Everything's nicely wrapped up. Looks like I'm gonna give him top marks for packing. Getting it out of the box might be a little bit tricky. There's stuff in here. What do we got? Everything's packed nicely with polystyrene. Looks like all that stuff's made it in one bit. IKEA it says. Let's have a look. Looks like a new thermocouple for it. It says pegs. This says IKEA. One says feet. And that one's got nothing written on it. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. Put it aside. And I'm not sure I'm keeping this box. I'm just going to pick the easiest way at the moment to get into it is just to cut down the corners here. Like so. We can take this panel out. Hope we're getting some of this on camera. Cut this one off. Getting quite a pile of stuff here. This has all got to go in the recycle bin anyway, so we're going to need to cut it down a bit. And lucky it's bin night tonight. And there we have it. Examined by Customs. US Customs and Border Patrol. I thought they were all on strike. Or being laid off or something. They're not on strike. Not a political channel, so don't comment on that. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. We're looking at the front. We've got some instructions. Some information on setting up the controller. The 10 commandments, which is excellent. I've already seen that. Instruction leaflet for the parameters on the controller. This of course is the 240 volt one, and we've got totally wrong plug on it. Stands kind of close but not quite. Looks like a trip to the hardware store. And how nice is that finished? Let's have a look over here. Good. This needs a steel tray on it, and I'm going to measure this and go and get one. Having a look inside here, what do we got? We've got cardboard in here to hold everything in place, which is excellent. I'll take all that out. Everything looks like it's arrived with no breakages or anything. It's already been fired, this one, once. Buzzer, everything's there. Let's have a bit of a look at the workmanship. Corners are all pretty nice. Rivets are all sort of straight and in line, which is excellent. The double seam on each side, so there's no sharp edges anywhere. We've got, a piano hinge down the side here. It's nice and strong, stainless steel by the look of it. Everything's stainless. We'll move our camera down here, we can have a look inside. This 240 volt one's got the coils running a little bit different to the 120 or the 110 volt one. So there's a few little changes and differences, but everything looks nice, everything seems to fit. Really nice job. So we're going to give him 5 stars too for finish, I think. Copyright 2018 Bar Z Industrial, 240 volt. It's beautiful. That's milled out and stamped. 240 volts here. Installed on 240 volt 20 amp circuit only. And has automatic cool down. Hot surfaces use hand protection and Bar Z sticker. Now, one thing he didn't send, and I'm going to be on to him about that, is I haven't got a When Hell Freezes Over sticker yet. Looking in there, that looks like an extra element. I'll keep that somewhere safe. And we've got 4 little blocks of, I guess there's 4, let's have a look. 4 little blocks of refractory. And we've got a table there with 4 pinholes, with 9 pinholes. And we have the right plug, which is excellent, Stan. I'm going to take back everything I said. Well done. That's a nice looking plug. So job's done, everything looks really tight, we can plug it in. And we've got some nice stainless steel pins. Look like stainless. One of them's lost already. I'm not sure whether these are something that actually come with the oven. Stan may have just made this as a trial for me. But getting this refractory here is very, very difficult. So this little rack here looks like just the thing. We're going to still need something to go underneath here, and I'm going to pause the camera and I'm going to find a piece of stainless steel sheet and put down here, get everything sorted, and probably going to plug it in and see what happens. So Stan says check this plug connection. I'm going to do that first. We'll take it apart and I'll check that. When I'm satisfied that's going to be okay to plug in here and not blow every circuit in the neighbourhood, I'm going to try it out. So let's find a piece of stainless steel, set this up. This isn't the permanent place for this, I don't think. It actually goes all right there on the bench, but I'm not sure it's going to stay there. Really not sure that's where it's going to live. I've got another place for it, I think. But for a little while, it's probably not really in the way there as much as I thought it was going to be. So let's have a look and fire it up. So there we go. We're climbing 982 degrees Celsius there. That's just where it was set out of the box. 80 degrees. I'm not electrocuted. Everything works. Pretty happy with that. Hasn't blown a fuse yet. We're sitting at 100 degrees. 113. 118. There's no interlock on this one to turn it off when you open the door. So we need to turn it off before we open the door. The safety first. Well, we've got 190, 200. And that's climbing pretty quick. I don't know how much it's going to stink the place out after it's been fired the first time. I think it's going to be a little bit. So we're at 700 degrees there. That's not a bad effort. No heat here, no heat here. Everything feels really good. Fans just kicked in there at 725. So having a look at the instructions. Please take a few minutes to read this document before running your oven. Place oven on a firm, level, non-combustible surface. Always use the oven in a well-ventilated area. We've got the window open there. We've got stainless steel down on the bench. If you're firing the oven for the first time, here's what you can expect. Well, I'm not, because I believe Stan's already fired it up. 1400 to 1700 Fahrenheit, that's about where we are, I guess. Your full cooling fan should have kicked on by now, but the smell is still very strong. I can't smell a thing. Really pleased with that. The inner insulating board of the oven is starting to cleanse itself and is turning white. If you made it this far without your wife killing you, congratulations, your oven's been cleansed by fire and is ready to use. It says I shall not use an extension cord, not doing that. Shall install on a 20 amp circuit. I'm not convinced this is entirely a 20 amp circuit, but it's over 10. They should not use the oven to cure paint or any other solvent-borne products. It's pretty fair. You should not use the oven for powder coat. Damn. They should use in a well-ventilated area. They should use protective clothing and protect themselves from burns. They should turn off the heat enable when loading and unloading parts. They shall not unplug the unit until it's fully cooled down. They shall not ever put magnesium in the oven. That's pretty fair. And they shall enjoy those HOTSHOT 360. So we're getting to the point, what are we? We're up to like 815 degrees. Um, 820. I'm going to wait until it runs up and then I'm going to turn it off and have a look inside. I guess the big question is, what am I going to use this for? Number one, heat treating steel and metals. I've got castings that I hope will go in there that I want to normalise. That's a fairly common thing. I wish I had an oven to do that in. I really would like to do some lost wax casting eventually. That's probably on the agenda at some point. It could be 3 years down the track, but I've got this machine. That's probably something I'm going to work towards. I would like to do like hot bluing on steels and things like that. I'd probably like to do some enamelling on silver work, that sort of thing. There's 1,000 uses, and the more you the more you think about it, the more you find. So at this point, we're just going to have it sitting on the bench here and see what we can find to do with it. We're getting towards 900 Celsius there. This is Celsius. This is set up in Celsius rather than Fahrenheit. A special request. So 982 Celsius is about 1800 Celsius Fahrenheit, something like that. So it's pretty hot. We're getting very close. Still comfortably warm. Probably not warm enough to warm milk even, or to cook anything on if you spill coffee on it, which I'm not going to do, but I'm just saying it's not hot on the outside. And there we go. So it's taken, according to the camera, about 16 minutes to get to that. No problems there. Let's have a look inside. We'll flick this off. Whoa, that's hot. And you see it's dropped to 930, like that. It's dropped about 50 degrees, but it's coming back up pretty quick. We turn it back on, it's climbing again. So that's that. Pretty happy with that. A lot of features to learn about this, things to do. It's got an alarm for timer, etc, etc, etc. There's lots to do there, but everything looks fantastic. I'm going to turn that off and let it cool down. So that's the HOTSHOT360. Really impressed with it, guys. If you were thinking of dropping the cash on one from Stan, get an order in. He's making them flat out, I think. The new one, I believe, has some improvements on this even, and I reckon that each batch is going to be just that little bit better. Value for money, excellent. Here in Australia, I couldn't buy the parts, put it together, spend probably a month doing it. It's cost me a few dollars to get it posted. I think it was $215 US to get it here, but it's all here in one bit. It's nicely packaged. 5 stars all round, Stan. It's really good. Go and check him out. Check out the Bazi Summer Bash. Have a look at one of his videos about that. We need to see you there. It's an open event, and it's on June the 22nd, so it'd be awesome if you could make it. But apart from that, I just wanted to do a video saying, hey, look, this is my oven. This is what it does. Really pleased with that. It runs on my home electricity here, easy. I'm a bit scared to look at the power bill, but it works, and everything looks like it's not going to be an issue at all. So thanks, Stan. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to patrons that make things like this in some small part possible. Each little bit helps, and this is a huge tool in my arsenal of jobs that I can do now. Really pleased to have this. So more soon, guys and girls, and be kind to each other.